Hey guys, welcome back to Stuff and Things for your daily dose of nerd news. On today's episode, we're going to start the year off right with some space news, or at least space-related stuff. I mean, it's not about anything actually happening in space right now, but it is about future space stuff. We got some Canadian scientists who developed a material that mimics nature in its wonderful glory, and a huge update from the Mars One people. We may be close to actually having that wonderful Big Brother-esque television thing that will definitely be worth watching. So first up, we love showing off ingenuity in this show, especially when it involves something already present in nature and man twisting it into our needs. Just like Saruman when he made the Urukai. Researchers from Simon Fraser University over here in British Columbia have mimicked the sticky toe hairs of the gecko to make a ridiculously adhesive material that doesn't actually require any glue or anything. The pseudo hairs that are developed by the researchers are between 100 and 200 nanometers thin at the end, and this allows them to interact with whatever material they're touching per the van der Waals force, which is ridiculously complicated, and I don't quite get it because I haven't got that high of math, but it does involve attraction by fluctuating polarization of particles. It affects their spins and all that. The material was successfully tested in a vacuum and temperature and all that we'd see in space, so that the obvious thing is that you can't just take duct tape into space. It cracks, it breaks down. Cold really plays havoc on any sort of adhesive materials. Magnets and other things don't work on composites, so if this material can just literally adhere to anything because it just reacts with stuff on the atomic level, it's going to be amazing for space. I could just take a wrench and attach it to himself, and then he just goes out and lots of applications. Amazing stuff. It's going to be useful in every sort of situation for astronauts out there. And moving along, a big update was released from the Mars One people back on the 30th of December. They have distilled their list of 200,000 applicants down to a much more manageable and much more pure 1,058 people, including 75 Canadians. Apparently it was a pretty big endeavor, considering how many of those applicants weren't actually serious about committing to it. They even had to go through some video of people presenting it nude, which you'd think would just be a straight write-off, because they gotta be a little, crazy. They're just gonna show random strangers their junk and stuff. I mean, I get being paid and showing your junk, but just doing it, paying someone else a fee, and then showing your junk, that seems a little silly to me. The next selection phases to actually get the 20 or so people they're looking for the mission will take place this year and next year. And this will, according to the Mars One people, include rigorous simulations in team settings and focus on the physical and emotional capabilities of the candidates, which is obviously something that needs to be a little more direct. That's not something you can just get entirely from a form and a video. And right now there's no set date on when the selection process, that all that stuff will be started, because that's the stuff they're hoping to start televising, again, to get the whole public excitement about this going, because that's really what the Mars One project is about. It's getting the people everywhere involved and dedicated to getting us off the rock and over to somewhere else. But the broadcasting rights and all that jazz is still being negotiated with media companies, so we don't have a date. We can't just say yes, on October 20th they will be showing off the first run of it. We don't know it yet, unfortunately. Hopefully soon, because this is going to be kind of awesome. As long as they don't all die in the process. That might kill it. As long as they maybe just make it to Mars, I think that's a success. Guys, that'll be it for us today. What I'd really love to know your opinion on the actual size of the initial Mars One expedition. Like I said previously in another video, I think that they need to go with more people. 100 or so would be a much broader range of experience, a lot more people able to address any situations that can come forth from anything. 20 or so candidates, I don't think it's just quite enough to lead a successful mission. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And of course, if you'd like what you've seen, do not forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. We're happy to be. We'll check you in the next video.